Welcome travelers! Many of you liked my take on the Church of Marika, so here's a step-by-step tutorial. First, we're going to mark the layout with colored wool. Yellow is for the walls, red are the entrances, and blue are pillars. The main square is going to be 30 by 18 blocks, and here are the dimensions for each individual segment. The space between the pillars will be 5 blocks, except for the last one. Now in my opinion, it's easier to shape your builds with a single block type first, and worry about texturing afterwards. So, we're just going to construct the basic layout of the church using stone bricks. Let's start with this rectangle in the front. Place stone bricks on top of the yellow wool and extend to a height of 4 blocks. Place upside down stairs facing inward like this. Now we're going to build a very simple roof with a length of 2 blocks. Now to the main tower. Extend the square behind the roof by 7 blocks in height. Put slabs in each corner and connect them with stairs. Then fill up the middle with full blocks. On this surface we're going to add an outline and extend the corners by 3 more blocks. Connect the pillars and fill in the gaps with stairs facing outwards. Extend the corners by another 4 blocks and connect them with upside down stairs. Then add a layer of slabs. Fill the middle with blocks and build a sort of spiral stairway like this. To the right, place an additional slab, same as on the opposite side. Now destroy these 3 blocks and add a wall here and here. Alright, for now we're done with the tower, so let's start working on the walls. To the right, build a 2 block wide and 10 block tall wall. Skip the next row and add an 8 block pillar. Now we're gonna add windows by placing 1 block at the top, followed by a wall. Keep the next 2 blocks empty and repeat the process. In the corner, we're going to add a 2x2 segment with the same height as our wall. For the top layer, use upside down stairs. The left side is going to be steeper, so first build up 10 blocks, then 7. Leave the middle part again for the window, then build up 4 blocks. Now mirror the window from the opposite side. For the corner, only build up 2 blocks and add 1 more at the bottom. To smoothen everything out, use a mix of walls, slabs and stairs. To finish up the front, we are going to add 8 blocks followed by a wall on the yellow wool. Now I wanna thank this month's Patreon subscribers: Basehunt22, Tommy's IDDQ, Jacinda, Matthias Fischbacher, Jake Jacobs and the Red Emerald. I feel very honored, thank you so much for your insane support. Alright, back to the build. Let's move over to the right side. First build up 6 blocks, followed by 4, then 3. Extend the wall with 3 more blocks just like this. Smoothen it again using slabs, walls and stairs. Leave the space on top of the red wool open. Then place 2 blocks starting at the yellow line. Increase the height by 1 for the next 3 blocks. Then go up from there. First a total of 3 blocks, then 4, then 6, next one 7, followed by 2 with a height of 8. Now go down again. First 7 blocks, then 5, then 3, and finally 2. And now, you'll never guess this, smoothen the wall same as before. Now let's put our focus to the opposite side. First build up 2 blocks twice, then 3, then 6. The next 4 parts will be 7 blocks in height. Now make a 2x2 square and place walls on top of it, which will serve as a bricked off window. Place a block here and then continue with the wall. First with a height of 4, then 3, then 3 times with a height of 2, and finally 2 more blocks on the ground. Skip the red wool and place 2 blocks on the beginning of the yellow line. The next part is going to be 2 blocks, then 4, and lastly 5. Now we're going to make it smooth again. Add a slab here, a wall here, 1 slab at the top, a stair next to the window, and a slab right here. Another slab on the yellow wool, 1 right here, followed by a stair. Then a wall and 1 last slab. The backside is going to be the trickiest part, but I'll go through it slowly so you can easily follow along. Build up 7 blocks twice. Next, 8 blocks. Now skip this part again for the windows and build up 8 blocks. Fill in the windows just like we did at the front. Place 2 upside down stairs just like this. Move to the inside and put 6 blocks in this corner, followed by a wall. On the other side, put 4 blocks here, then add 6 right here, followed by 7 and 6 again. Leave the next part open, then build up 3 blocks and 1 more on the ground. Mirror the bottom window that you can see in the back, just like this. Move inside and place 2 blocks followed by a stair. Now place a stair right here, a wall here, slabs in those 2 spots, 1 stair next to the window and a wall right here. Put 1 slab on the ground and another one over on this side. The middle part we're going to build layer by layer. The bottom layer is gonna be 5, 5, 5. Then 4, 4, 4. Next one's gonna be 3, 3, 2. Repeat it 1 more time. Then 2, 3, 1. Next one's 2, 2 and 1. Repeat this one as well. Now it's 3, 2 and 3 again. For extra detail, put a slab right here, then go to the top, 1 right here and 1 in the middle. Put some walls right here, over there, 1 in the middle, 1 to the right, and 1 at the very top. Now we're gonna put a stair right here, 1 to the right, and an upside down one over there. For the top bit, place a full block in the middle and surround it with slabs like this. Afterwards, get rid of this block right here. Now for the arches. Let's start on this side. First, build up 6 blocks on top of each of the blue wool blocks. Except for the last one, this one's going to be 5 blocks. Now attach stone bricks on the sides, just like this. For the 4th pillar, we only need a block on this side, and for the next one, put 1 right here. Underneath each of these blocks, place an upside down stair. Now put a block right here, then an upside down stair, same on the other side. Connect it with 3 blocks. Then put a stair right here, another one here, and a slab in the middle. Now repeat the process for this one as well. Block, upside down stair, block, upside down stair, connect with 3 blocks, put a slab in the middle, stair, and stair. For the next one, we only need to build 1/2 of the arch. So, put a block here, upside down stair, 2 blocks on top of the stair, 1 slab here, and a stair right here. The last one's pretty much normal again, except that we need an additional block right here. Then, build your usual arch. Block, upside down stair, block, upside down stair, connect with 3 blocks, stair, stair, and slab. Now we're gonna detail the build by placing a slab right here, then putting a stair facing this direction in the middle here. Next to it, replace this block with a stair, destroy this one, and place a slab right here, and delete the slab on top. Now come here and replace this stair with a wall. Place a slab in the middle again, then destroy these 2 blocks and replace this block with a slab. Now put a wall right here, replace this stair with a slab, and destroy the one on top. Next, delete these 3 blocks. We're gonna put the slab right here, a stair here, and a wall right here. On the other side, we are going to build up 6 blocks on the blue wool again. The last one's only going to be 2 full blocks, followed by a stair. Now we're going to attach blocks again here with upside down stairs underneath. The second arch will be missing, so we will skip this one. Now same as before, block here, upside down stair, connect with 3 blocks, stair, stair, and a slab in the middle. Skip this one and repeat. Full block, upside down stair, 3 blocks here, 1 stair, and a slab. On the first arch build a slab here and add a stair facing this direction. Now we're going to attach a wall here to the right and one to the left. Put a stair facing this direction on this wall, and on the other one you can place a full block. Then add a slab right next to it. Now replace this stair with a slab, destroy the one up top, replace this one with a slab as well, add a stair right here and another one right next to it facing the other direction. Now put an upside down stair here and a slab on top of that. On the outside of the church we're going to build simple pillars on top of the blue wool. First build up 6 blocks, followed by a slab. Then put an upside down stair right next to it. Finally 2 more stairs right on the blue wool like this. Now move to the other blue wool on the opposite side. Build up 5 blocks followed by a wall. And 1 stair here and here. Alright, the main structure is finished, so let's add some basic texture. For texturing we are going to use moss blocks, mossy cobblestone, mossy stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, vines, short grass, and your favorite leaves. I'm just gonna use oak leaves. Using those blocks we can create a pleasant looking gradient. Simply start with your leaves, then expand outwards using mossy cobblestone and sprinkle in a few vines. Finally, surround everything with mossy stone bricks. If you're building in survival, I highly recommend placing string next to your vines so they won't spread. In creative mode, you can use this game rule command to keep them from spreading. Now, instead of only using leaves, you can also use moss blocks and place short grass on top of it, which will bring some variety to the build. Feel free to also replace a few of the mossy cobblestones close to the center with moss blocks. Of course, you don't have to start each spot with leaves or moss blocks. Being slightly more subtle with your gradients can often improve the build even more. Now apply these methods to your church, wherever you think it looks nice. Once you are happy with the outcome, you can go ahead and change some of the stone bricks with cracked stone bricks. For the ground, I like to simply use grass and moss blocks, with patches of coarse dirt and rooted dirt. For additional detail, place some bushes here and there and bone meal the grass. If this video was helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. If you wanna download my builds and schematics, head over to my Patreon, the link is down in the description. I appreciate your support and may chaos take the world. We're going to place 8 blocks followed by... Oh, I just bit my tongue. What the hell?